Good morning and welcome to this session by the Executive Member for Education, Children and Young People. That's me, Councillor Ian Cuthbertson. It's Tuesday the 15th of March 2022 and this session starts just about promptly at 10 o'clock. Rachel, I have with me Rachel, sorry Rachel, I'm forgetting surnames.
Right.
Rachel White, with me, and Angela Bealby, who's the Democracy Officer for this session. Rachel is going to introduce the session, and we'll then have some questions, hopefully some answers, and then I'll make a decision. Rachel, over to you.
Thank you. So this paper relates to the school term dates for 2023-24 school year. And the report seeks approval of the attached school term dates for schools for whom City of York Council is the employer and for the school year beginning September 2023. So we are looking to approve the term dates, so to meet the statutory requirements of legislation, including the Education Act 2002, Section 32 and other related legislation. So in brief, City of York Council aims to ensure that term dates set for future school years are appropriate for both schools and residents. In setting the term dates, the Council has also considered the term dates set by our neighbouring local authorities to ensure that there is alignment to prevent potential disruption for parents and carers who have children or work in neighbouring local authorities. So the term dates are set annually by City of York Council on behalf of all schools for whom City of York Council is the employer. Historically, multi-academy trusts have also followed the dates set by ourselves at City of York Council with very little deviation. So we do have coordinated method for developing school term dates, which is in place across 25 local authorities in the North East Yorkshire and Humber regions. We have strictly followed these guiding principles with the aim of minimising any differences with other local authorities as in previous years. The one noticeable change or notable difference is that Leeds and Sheffield in recent years have set the fixed Easter break. So their Easter break is the first 2 weeks in April. So that results in some variation between local authorities. However, we remain aligned with East Riding and North Yorkshire in particular. So we look for the approval of these dates as set out in Annex A, please.
Thank you, Rachel. I'll come back to what you've been saying in a moment, because in the meantime, I've been tactfully reminded, and my memory has been jogged, that I should have dealt with 2 or 3 other items on the agenda before I invited you to speak. So hold what you were saying for a moment.
That's fine.
I need to deal with declarations of interest. At this point, I would declare any personal interests which aren't included in the register of interest, any prejudicial interests, and any disclosable pecuniary interests, which I might have in respect of the business on the agenda. I don't have any of those kind of interests in the business on this agenda. I also need to approve and sign the minutes of the decision session that was held on the 11th of January, in which I approved admission arrangements for the 23 to 24 school year. I've read through those minutes briefly, and after that, I'm content with those minutes. For that reason, I'm prepared to sign them now. Those are duly signed. There's one other matter, thank you, Andrew. One other matter, which is public participation. There have been no requests by members of the public to speak at this session. So on with the term dates item on the agenda. I'm aware from previous decision sessions, Rachel, that we have a common set of term dates and holiday dates with a number of other local authorities nearby. I don't know if you can remind me as to why those benefit staff and pupils?
Within City of York, because we are landlocked essentially
Yeah.
by the local authorities, it's to assist with families who may work or
Okay.
have children over the borders.
Yeah.
So we are very keen to maintain those close links.
And families includes husband, wives, partners, etc.
That's
Yeah.
correct.
Good. Okay, thank you. Can I ask if there's any particular difficulty with Sheffield's unlikely to affect us, but Leeds is probably more likely, with the fact that Leeds has a fixed holiday date for Easter?
Not particularly. It's something that we are aware of, and they have had that fixed break for a number
Yes.
of years.
Yeah.
So we aren't aware of any issues that it creates, nor of any plans to change that.
Right, okay, so there's no long running issue there then. I'm aware that we've had 2 developments which have been held up, in particular the British sugar site. And I know there was a reduction in the school's pound there for Carr infant school. And again, we have an uncertainty about the closure of Strensall Barracks, potentially affecting Robert Wilkinson School. But I'm not aware that we've got any definite date for the closure of the barracks yet.
No, I'm not aware of any official date either, or any decision regarding its repurpose.
Okay, in which case, considering that these dates are in line with the dates, the date ranges that we've chosen in previous decision sessions, I'm prepared to decide that those dates should be set for the 23-24 school year.
Thank you.
Not aware of any other business, so I'm going to I think I'll sign this later, the minutes. Pardon? Right, okay, have you got some set? Okay, in which case, sorry, I was looking at the previous set, that was all. Okay, in which case, I'll sign those minutes in due course and we'll proceed on the basis of the decision that's just been made.
Thank you very much. Thank you.